Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Stranded Survivors. My name is Matt, and I am one of your co-hosts.
My name's Jericho. I'm back. I'm back from, my trip. And this is going to come on a weird day for everybody because, I just wanted to get some rest and, just kind of get a little bit of time before we recorded here. But, Matt, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. We're almost to the end of the week, which is nice. Looking forward to the weekend, but it has been pretty quiet in my neck of the woods. We been having lots of pool days, hanging out as a family just at the house, and it's been nice to spend a little bit of extra time together. But aside from that, nothing really new. But no news is good news in my opinion. So
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. What about you, man? How was the trip? Tell me all about it.
I'll tell you a quick summary. Um, is it was good. The views were actually really cool. The zoo was awesome. Um, Stuff like that. It was a lot of driving, more driving than we've ever done. Um, and I like to have a chill vacation, and her family
Okay.
likes to do a lot of hiking and stuff, and I don't like that, right? I think I've
Right.
said that before, but
Yeah.
um, so which is fine, and it just ended up working out for me that there's three kids, and then all the families are like entertained by different things, right? We canceled
Right.
1 to 2 hikes a day. It worked out in my favor, man.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Slice those bad boys right out of the itinerary, please.
Yep, and but I would say probably some cool things other than the zoo was like from a boat we got to see Alcatraz.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So do you think someone could make the swim and escape it? That big conspiracy theory of did they actually make it or
they
not? Do you think
escaped,
they made
bro.
it? You
They
think so?
escaped. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never been there, but that's what I think too.
yeah. They could have if they were determined enough. That
Yeah, just
adrenaline
gotta get.
going. Like you can do it.
Yeah, if you
I
can
have a
avoid the
feeling.
sharks, you're good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can avoid that stuff. You're fine. Um, and then yeah. So then we went under the Golden Gate Bridge or whatever. We seen that during the Alcatraz trip. Um, Traffic was terrible at certain points. There was one other thing that was like something that I was going to tell you, but I can't remember. But then near the endish of the trip, it got a little crazy. Her sister-in-law, so her brother's wife, um, like had. Do you know what preeclampsia is?
Yeah, yeah.
So like she had that with her first two kids, and she's having a
Oh
third,
no.
and
Yeah.
like blah blah blah, and so then like I guess like a normal blood pressure is like 120 over something, I don't know. But
Over 80, yeah.
yeah, and she had like a 190 over 120 or something.
Oh.
Like
Yeah, this is
severe.
yeah, that's not good. Not good for
Yes.
baby either.
No. So she ended up going to the hospital in California for high blood pressure, and she got diagnosed with severe preeclampsia, right?
Okay.
And
That's terrifying.
yeah, and so blah blah blah. The moral of the story is that the baby, or they were 23 weeks pregnant, which is like the line of like you're still good to go, right? Like you're okay if
Right.
the baby's born, and whatever. And then they asked her if she wanted to abort it, like because it like how severe the situation was. Um, she said no, but and then to make the long story short here, um, I am back from California. She is not.
Okay. So she's still in the hospital there?
Yep, and they told her they will not be discharging her from that hospital unless she leaves against medical advice.
So she's basically there till she gives birth, it sounds like, or until she miraculously gets that blood pressure down.
No, even if she gets blood pressure down, they want her in there.
Oh,
She's had it down for 3 days, or I think 3, maybe 4 days now, and they don't. They're not going to do it. So
yeah, that's unfortunately understandable because that's not really something to take risks with, that's a scary thing. So I get where everyone's coming from. I'm glad she's in good hands though.
yeah, so that's nice. A little crazy just how things worked out, but yeah, I mean, other than that, man, the trip was awesome.
Well, that's
So
fantastic, man. I'm glad you had a good
yeah,
time.
yeah, man. But let's get into the dossier here. We're gonna do a quick episode on Ragnarok. We got a time crunch due to certain things, but we're gonna get quick into Ragnarok after you do your dossier and I do the comments really quick.
I'm actually going to forego the dossier this week.
Ooh,
I'm going to go ahead and recommend we skip it because
yeah,
we've got a few episodes of comments to catch
yeah.
up on. So maybe we should spend that extra time there, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. The little bit of extra time we got, why not? Okay,
Yeah,
so from like 2.5 weeks ago, um, we did the man, the myth, the legend. Hop was the episode title, right?
let's
Had
go.
Hop on. Hop was he's a good guy. I love that man. But man, I always say that some of these names, man, I swear they just need to change it to their normal name because I just can't understand it. But Tzenek, I know Tzenek, Tzenek. Um,
All right, you're about
I
to
don't know.
summon something. You better chill out.
I know he's in the Discord. That's all I know. I don't know how to say his name. Okay.
He's in
Nice
tech or
episode.
whatever. TZN
Yeah.
tech or
Yeah.
something.
See, Matt. Come on. You don't know that much either.
No, see, I
Uh,
know, I know. Yeah, okay, I know enough. We're good. We know who we're
yeah.
talking about.
You know better than
It's,
me.
it's our fella here.
Yeah, we know that he's in the Discord. That's the good part, right? No. But
Already legendary.
yeah. Nice episode as always. I don't know what kind of school you are working at, but the stories just keep getting more and more grim. Also, changed my name on Spotify just in case. Yes, the Dutch paleo guy is me. Would really be down for a collab, but I also have a kid and a full-time job, so our best bet is to look at weekend days. I used to be a night owl as well, but then I got married with children. Now I'm in bed before 10 p.m.
Amen, my guy. We can feel that. Yeah, we'll have
Yep.
to. We'll work something out. We'll figure it out. We'll find a time to connect, and it'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I definitely want to. I just want to get more community. Like, anybody that wants to join us, we're always up to open for anybody at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you are part of the community, part of the Discord, and whoa,
Yep.
geez, Louise, someone just scared the crap out of me. I'm over here minding my own. It's Knife Ninja. I'm over here minding my own business, and all of a
Oh
sudden I
my
turn around
gosh.
and homeboy's just standing here holding like crystal ball.
I mean, you. Okay, it's really quick. I know we got a lot. No, I'll talk about it when we go to the server if I remember. Okay, just remember Ninja. Okay, I got something to say, and I know he's gonna be waiting for this now. You see, I know he's gonna be waiting now. But remind me to tell you something, even though you might already know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Lachlan. Wow, this is a short one for Lachlan. Not to call him out or anything. Hi guys, love the episode. Lachlan out. Thanks.
Hey, well,
Appreciate it.
thanks, Lachlan. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thanks, man. Equal Fox, I'm glad you guys like the beat. I've been working on music for 2 games. Uh 2 games? Are you making games? What's going on here? Or like, do you know somebody?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah. And this project was good practice that helped me finish another track. I love hearing Hop on the podcast. I really relate to the content grind. Having been on and off content creator myself, this community draws in creators, and that's one of the things I really love about it. Haven't been able to play Arc lately because the update absolutely nuked my graphics to screen tear. Looks like an old faulty VHS tape. Word.
There's a lot to unpack there. Okay, an old faulty VHS tape. That's a memory unlocked that I guess I forgot about. Jericho, are you old enough to even appreciate that comment?
Yeah, there's something inappropriate. I could probably like say that the VHS tape. I've seen them, and yep. Yep. Not appropriate probably for kids in the podcast area.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
if you it's like it was pretty much the orange hub. I randomly put in my dad's VHS tape, and it was the orange hub on there as a little kid.
Oh, Jericho's learning all sorts of things.
Yeah, VHS tape.
VHS tapes for the win and the loss of innocence.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, but well, I'm glad that draws in creators, and we appreciate you, making that be. Born. Sorry, by the way, if we go through your comments quick. We are on a time crunch, and I don't want to do just comments. Born, is there a Discord link on here somewhere? I'm not as cool as Matt. I don't post a Discord link every time because for whatever reason, every time I go and try to copy the episode link or the Discord link, it doesn't work and it annoys my soul. But thank you for asking. and I posted in the comments that there is a Discord link, and hopefully, and I think you joined if I remember right.
Yeah.
Um, um, Westo Wolf or Hail Hydra. Hey Jericho, I sent you an invite on Fortnite. If you got it, then friend me and type in the Beach Rob chat, and I'll type back Stranded Survivors so you know it's me and I know it's you. Haha. Matt, let me know when you have your name on Fortnite, and Jericho will probably tell me. Probably. I love the episode. Hail Hop. Ha ha ha. Looking forward to playing with y'all, and I'll tell you why my name is Westa Wolf, and even some of my Ark adventures, y'all can interview me if you want. Hail Hydra
Hey,
interview.
hey. Yeah, I think so. Hell Hydra's been this like Wizard of Oz behind the curtain figure for so long.
Yes,
It's time. It's
I
time.
agree. It's time. Um, but yeah, no, I actually installed Apex. So I got to install Fortnite back because, and to be honest, Ragnarok has taken over. Other than I've been playing this game called Predecessor, but other than that, Fortnite has not made the list at the moment. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Fortnite's on my Xbox. I have it, so I don't even have an excuse. But Jericho, download it. Let's go. Let's play. Fun.
I need to. Funny, I was just figured out I was recording this podcast at the moment for my face, but because I was recording on the Xbox. But Ariane, we always love the episodes. Also, I'm Dutch, thus from the Netherlands as well. Good luck in the UK though. About time zones depends on the US, East or West Coast. At Dutchies, we are 6 hours ahead of the East Coast and 9 hours of the West.
So 6 hours ahead of us.
That's insane.
That is insane. It's hard. We have a very like diverse time zone spread of
Yeah.
people.
Which is awesome, though, dude. I know you mentioned it a couple times, especially, but like, dude, that's just awesome, dude.
Yeah, Technologica.
Yeah. Um, then Knife, great episode, y'all. Just saying, if Hop decides to do that podcast, he'll have a listener from me.
Let's go. And two from us. So that's three
That's right.
already.
Yes, sir. Hey, by the way, I don't even know if Hop's gonna listen to this, but I
I'm
do
sure he
want to
will.
say, guys, that if Hop listens to this, or even if he doesn't, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because you guys, I want you to go support him. That man is saying he's having a midlife crisis. He's struggling. Don't know if he wants to create content anymore. Doesn't know if he wants to do any of that stuff anymore. He's just struggling at the moment. So make sure you go give that man some love. I've been hopping in his stream every once in a while. I've been seeing Ninja in there, so that's been nice to see. But make sure you guys also go check that man out. Give him a little support.
Yeah, he's a good content creator and a great
Yeah.
human being. So
Yeah.
definitely worth a watch.
Yeah. Okay. So this next one is from Hannah. I would like to say that's technically me. Okay. But it's my wife's account, okay? Because I wasn't on this episode.
Oh, touche, touche.
So I said, "Your kid is cute. Great perspective from the kid. The episode is going to go viral."
Oh, shucks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. He's a great human being. I'm real lucky to be his dad.
It is cute. He has a cute voice. I'm just saying, like as a little kid voice, that's just kind of is fun.
Thank you. Yeah, he does have a cute little voice. I'm biased, of course, but I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
adorable.
yeah. Jasper, great to hear the kid's point of view and what he likes. Thank you guys for posting another great episode.
Well, thank you. So kind.
Hail Hydra, what an amazing kid you've raised, dear Matt. And he loves Tom and Jerry. Hail Beckett. I love this I love this little deep dive of a 5-year-old, sometimes Arker, and loved it and would love to hear from him again.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to read all these comments to him and let him know that you guys have so many nice things to say. It's so nice.
Ariane, he sounds amazing. Beckett, I hope you get to play Ark with us sometimes. Matt, we need him on the show more, Ark related or not.
He would love it, man. He has a blast doing this stuff. So a little YouTuber in the making. He's looking forward to it.
Equal Fox, that was so adorable. I don't even know what to say. No witty comments. My brain is broken. Simply adorable.
uh, this is why
uh
I love this community.
uh-huh. It is awesome. It's fun to see that. And it's funny because I'm just saying, we all know Equal Fox types everything to the last word. So that was pretty good to get her to not do that.
That's true. Got her all speechless.
But Lachlan, Matt, you should buy an extra storage for your Xbox One for Arc and one for your son. Wait, Xbox
So
One. Wait, buy an extra storage for your Xbox One for Arc and one for your son.
I do have an extra storage. I have like a 3 terabyte external hard drive, but the problem is that these external hard drives, at least the ones that I've all purchased, maybe I just suck at buying things, but they can't play
Oh,
quote unquote good games. You know what I mean? Like I can play 7 Days to Die, I can play Minecraft, I can play, things like that, but a high graphic game like Call of Duty or Ark cannot be played from the external hard drive and you have to like transfer them back and forth. So not the end of the world,
need
but
an internal.
yeah, I need to get an internal. I have it came with a 500 gigabyte one, but I
Hmm.
guess I'm too big of a nerd. I need way more than that. Can you buy internal? Can you buy internal hard drives?
Yeah, that's the ones that you would not have to transfer games.
What in tarnation? So I guess that's why it was so cheap, eh?
Yeah, that's why externals are cheap and internals are expensive.
Yeah, you learned something new today. I probably should have known that, but whatever.
um. Then Lachlan finishes out with, "Are you Matt? Wait, he said, are you Matt 32 or in your 30s?"
Yeah, I'm 32. I am also in my 30s.
That would mean that you are born in the 90s. I love Tom and Jerry. Love this episode. Lachlan out.
Yeah, I'm a 90s baby. So Tom and Jerry hits home for me. It was one of my
Yes,
dad's
sir.
favorites, even way back in the 60s. So
Love it.
Tom and Jerry is an American classic. And if
Yes.
you, I honestly don't mean to like sound stupid, but I don't know if Tom and Jerry's popular in Europe and other places in the world. So if you have not had the blessing to watch Tom and Jerry, go check it out. It's like a more appropriate version of Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons.
Mhm. And then the last one here for every single comment. Tornado. Matt, you and Beckett need to join the server.
Hey, we have joined the server. I'm playing it right this second.
I was gonna say I actually do know that Matt's on the server. When I
Yeah,
was
I
wandering around, I seen a
I
rip.
haven't accomplished much, but
I seen you. I found your base.
did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only temporary. This is where
Is
I'm
it?
just setting up for now. I'm going to get myself established, and there's like 2 or 3 spots that I'm sort of weighing options between right now. So I'm giving people a little bit more time to get into the map before I take what I think is the best spot here. But if nobody takes it in the next week or so, I'm going to move over there and take the best spot in the map.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Actually, um, I'm ready to see that because, like I said, I just seen your little base. I found a couple people's bases just going around, but we'll see. We plan on hosting some events. Boogle's had some great ideas. I got some ideas. Matt has some ideas. Like we all got ideas running through our head. Of things that we want to do. So, we're going to execute them this time because I've been very intrigued slash excited to see. Like, I'm just saying, every single time I look at night, like, for example, right now, everyone's going to be like, wow, that's not a lot of people. But, like, there's 6 people on. Like, that's just fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. There's a lot of servers out there that are completely dead and completely boring. And as soon as I got onto the server, of course, the chat's bugged right now because it's acting all goofy on Xbox as always. But there were a lot of people chit chatting too. Like, there's not only people playing, but they're interacting with each other. We got Ninja out here helping people get their feet planted in the server, and it seems to be a very nice, friendly community. So if you have not played Ark in a while, or you're looking for a new server, maybe just some new friends to hang out with, it is a really good start so far. We're still trying to cap the server, so we need more people,
Yeah.
but
I think the most I've seen on was 9. We haven't gotten even half yet. So, you know.
and we'll get there because we were at like 12 or 13 at one point for the island when it was popular. And I think people just sort of dipped off waiting for
Yeah.
Ragnarok to come in. And honestly, it was a little bit of a rocky appearance for Ragnarok. It wasn't as smooth of a release as they would have liked to see. We saw some last second delays there. We saw a little bit of, some conundrums with certification that we talked about in the Discord. So it was a wild card release. What can you say?
Yeah. I had to think a lot better than normal, though, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. It was not broken from day one. A lot of the
No.
mods were messed up, but that's to be
Yeah.
expected when they make a major transition like that. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, yeah, I think this is actually the best I think I've seen him do in a while. So I was actually pretty excited for that. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still things wrong. Like you said, wild card snail, is what it is. But still,
Yeah, but it's worth noting, I love to give credit where credit is due, and Wildcard deserves a pat on the back, and whatever company it was that was working with them third party on this one deserves a pat on the back too, because I have maybe, it's not an impressive number, but I've got maybe like 15, 16 hours put into Ragnarok, and I have not experienced a single glitch.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean, that it's not like an astounding number where I'm sitting here like, oh my god, 16 entire hours with no glitches. But on a new release map, I feel like it's to be expected, and not experiencing it all is pretty cool. I feel like they did a good job with it. They made sure it was the smooth release that we all talked about. We had mentioned this before of they can release it early and have it be broken and not work, or they can delay it a couple more times and give us a well polished machine, and I think that's what they did.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, the best drop they've done. And yeah, that's just been kind of exciting to see. Hopefully that means the drops coming are the same. We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not to get too derailed, but we're starting to hear whispers about Arc 2 again, which is new
You've seen
because
that?
yeah, I've seen a few things about it. There was one on PC gaming that I think it was a King Dodo just posted it, or somebody had posted it in the Discord a couple days ago. And that gave a little bit of insight about the timetable when it's coming out. And then there was another one talking about how it'll still be on day one for Game Pass when it comes out, which is great for Xbox subscribers.
You said it's supposed to be Game Pass potentially. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, Game Pass on day one, I believe.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, yeah. So that'd be real cool. I guess we'll wait and see what's going on, but it's looking like, it's at least still coming out. We've heard it seems to be the consensus in the community that it's not coming out. So hearing
Yeah,
news
I
that it is
actually
great.
when I was looking earlier because I've seen just a bunch of things about like whatever um the yeah, Arc 2 in general. I seen a thing earlier that said they somebody in Wildcard said that they actually did stop the development of Arc 2 to work on ASA. Like they confirmed it.
Yeah, yeah. I think we all knew that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we did.
But you only have so much manpower, you only have so much time to go around, so many hours in the week. So I understand it. You gotta make do with what you
Yeah,
got. So
yeah, I agree. But something really cool on Ragnarok. I mean, you've seen this probably, but dude, there's crabs on there. There's karakinos.
wait. You have like the big spooky crabs?
Yeah, the ones from Aberration.
Bruh. When you said that in the Discord that there were crabs, I thought you meant like,
Oh,
tiny little crustaceans on the ground in the sand, like Sebastian from Little Mermaid. And I was like, oh, gee whiz, that's nifty. But no, that is not nifty. That's terrifying. So the Ark or the Ragnarok waters just got a little bit more spooky than they already were.
well, it's in like a little cave area. I only found two, like it was two of them that spawned in a cave, and they just stayed up in the like not in the water
Okay.
because there was
Well,
water near. So I don't think they're actually.
I don't know, man. If there's two, then there's more. I highly doubt that it's just a two spawn critter.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the other thing that I found about Arc 2, okay? Was that Arc
Yeah.
2 was paused to focus on ASA, confirmed Studio Wildcard co-founder. Early access is unlikely before 2026, with the team
Ooh.
yet to begin 18 months of development push.
Yeah, and I don't even know what to say at this point other than yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. It
Yep. I know.
again, you only have so much manpower and so much time, so I get it.
I mean, yeah, yeah. No, I agree. But no, so Rag in general, right, man, added a whole new little island, dude.
In which spot?
Like, the whole new big island on the left side by the
Oh
Red
yeah, yeah,
Isle.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like whatever. Yeah.
Um by
Sorry.
Red
Well,
Out
I
or
guess
by
it's really not that little. I should have said big at the start.
yeah, yeah, it's a pretty decent size. They made a couple of pretty decent changes to the map so far. I haven't, explored it enough to be able to fully appreciate all the changes that they've made, but I definitely just in the maybe 33% of the map, about a third of it that I've explored. I've noticed a decent amount of changes. None that I can like off the top of my head. I didn't make a list as I was going around, but it just looks different to me. It feels different, much more different than the other maps did on release.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I mean, I was very nervous when we figured out, from Will, well, from whoever, and then who he figured out from, like, what was going to happen, because it was just very nerve wracking. Like, what, change the map we love.
Yeah. How do you fix the perfect map?
And I am not going to complain at this moment.
No, no, I have no complaints so far. It looks like the biomes are all pretty well balanced.
Yep.
The cold gradients are, it doesn't all of a sudden go from nothing to murderous snow, so it seems to be pretty well balanced as far as the like transition between biomes. And the one thing that I respect and appreciate is the mountain range in the center of the map has been pretty much kept the same. I really liked that area of the map, the big like tundra in the dead center, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems to be pretty much the same, which I appreciate. I feel like the scar is a little bit different. Am I wrong
Really?
there?
I don't think it is at all.
Really? Okay,
No.
maybe I need to do more exploring. I've only been there once so far. I had enough time to snag one egg on my pteranodon, but I
Yeah.
think I need to just explore more probably.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many people actually know this, right? But there's two trenches, right?
Yeah, yeah, there are. I was convinced that that second trench, the one that's like the tropical trench, I was
Yeah.
convinced that it never had eggs in the past. It was always just wild
Really?
spawns, and I have never found eggs in that trench personally.
Really?
Yeah, have they always had eggs?
Yes.
Oh, what's the darndest thing?
Isn't it just crazy? But yeah,
Whoa.
no, that trench is actually, I mean, it's harder to maneuver, right? Like it's just hard to maneuver. But um what is it?
Oh,
It still
what
has
is
eggs,
this?
so.
What is this elephant thing that's killing me?
Matt,
A
you know what that
dine
is. You haven't played in that long?
Apparently, my guy.
Um that's I thought when you didn't see it when you're on the PvP server, I guess, right?
No, I never explored that far in the PvP server.
Fair
I've been in
enough.
and out of ARC for the longest time, man. I have not given it the time of day, unfortunately, and I'm happy to say that Ragnarok is sort of sparking that a little bit. I'm a little bit feeling it, man. Can you
Well, you
feel it,
know what
Mr. Krabs?
the cool I mean, yeah, so that's just like a tanky elephant type thing. You have to tame it with beer.
With beer. Okay. Right on.
Um, but what I will say, dude, about this is dude, it's just like I did. This might be a little shameful here, but I did send a message to like all people that have played on our server or like, whatever, or like anybody I wanted to play on the server. If I missed you, sorry, I have bad memory. I just kind of went through random and whatever, and I'm like, hey, you guys want to play our server? Like, we are getting ready to open our Ragnarok server. We'd love to have you on there, right? So
Hmm.
I ended up getting QC back, and you seen the text he sent us.
Yeah, I was so stoked. I was
Oh,
sad because I missed him in the Red Ob the other day when he was in there, so I was bummed out I didn't get a chance to chat with him, but super cool to see that he's on the server, super cool to see that he's got a nice area going. That was one of the spots that I was pretty confident I was going to build in if nobody else built in. So I'm happy that he's doing good stuff with that little Pride Rock bridge, if you will, in Viking Bay.
yeah. No, I'm happy he's back. I'm happy actually, dude. Like, and then I had disc golf, and Dad messaged me saying he thinks he's back into the art grind again.
Let's go. We're getting the crew back again.
So like, dude, I'm just like, it's just fun to see all these people getting back into it, you know?
Absolutely. Which is, again, hopeful that if they get back into it, they bring a couple friends, then that's how we get the server back to cap. And the more people, the more fun it's going to be. So that's where I'm at, really.
I agree. But yeah, no, that's just been really fun to see. And then so I don't know. Like I mean, I'm just saying we called this though. Low key. I'm just saying we said this was the best map and all these people, it's a lot of people. For a lot of people on our Discord, it's actually a new map.
Which is surprising to me. I cannot believe how many people never played this map.
Isn't that just insane?
It is, which I am jealous of them that they get to experience it for the first time. That
Yeah,
it's one of
that
the
is
best parts about the game is experiencing the maps for the first time and getting yourself oriented and learning the spots that you like and don't like and all the things, man. So the people that are doing this for the first time, shout out to you. I really hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. And if you're not, then boo.
who's this? No, Oh, I just found Heroes or Check Space. It's actually in a sweet spot.
Is
But
it?
yeah, it's in like the middle of these little redwoods and like a big pond, and he built a whole bridge out to it,
Oh wow.
a little lake thing. It's actually pretty cool.
I love that.
Um, so I just lost my train of thought because that's how I'm bad. That's how bad I am.
ADD.
Yeah, bad, bad, bad. So I seen you say in the thing earlier. You asked if there was wyvern eggs for the ice wyverns. Did you ever get an answer? Or like wyvern nests? Sorry.
I haven't seen one yet, but I'm sure they're there.
Yeah, they're there. Um, I was gonna say because you asked, right? Like you said, didn't you think they were just on the ground or something? That's what, or like
Um,
you were just wondering.
no, I that must have been somebody else. I was asking about the nests in that tropical trench.
Oh, were you? Is that what you were asking about?
Yeah, because I didn't think that there were nests there.
Mm,
But if everybody was talking about ice wyverns at the time, then that was just me horribly reading the room.
no, no, no. I just thought in my head. I don't know why I thought that you. That's what you're talking about.
Uh,
But yeah.
nope, not this time. But yeah, there are. I'm pretty sure there's an ice wyvern nests. I haven't seen them yet. I haven't come across them yet. But also, I've got a pteranodon and nothing else. So, well, I mean, I've got a trike and a couple other things. But as far as wings go, I've got a pteranodon, so I'm really not messing around too much with wyverns at this point.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What was I gonna ask you? Oh, so this is a question I had for people, right? Was what do you think? Where should an admin base be? Like, I don't want to disrupt other people's spots,
Yeah,
but I also like need it probably in the center, probably. You know what I mean? Like, it needs to be.
yeah.
So I don't
Um,
know.
I argue that point. I say it would be better off by Blue Ob because Blue Ob is super close to a spawn. It's really easy to get to. It's an extremely safe area, and people can just upload the stuff they buy and then take it out later when they get to their base.
So the only like, I guess argument I have for that
Yeah, yeah.
is Boogles is by Blue Ops. So I like
Oh yeah, we
he's
don't want to do that to Boogles.
or he's like pretty close. Like, yeah, I could probably build, you know what I mean? But he's close.
Okay. Yeah, there's a million wide open spots that are perfect. So I mean, a plateau somewhere, anywhere really doesn't matter. But in the center of the map would be good. That way, it's equidistant from everywhere.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I was
What do
just wondering what you thought.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. I think that it would be good. What kind of stuff do you plan on and would like to see in that admin store? And how is it going to
I
work? Like, what's your vision here? Out of
m-
curiosity, not to put you on the
my
spot.
no, I would say I don't necessarily have a vision right now because my biggest thing I do want to work on, other than an admin, like I just want it to be a hangout spot, right? Like a little like spot that we just meet for whatever at the moment is kind of what I want. I don't know what I would want in it yet, but um, what is it? My biggest thing is I would like to like do these events and like for example, if I was to go get wyvern eggs and then be like, hey guys, if you win this event, here's a 170, well 150 wyvern egg, like stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Give a little incentive to the people.
Yeah. And I don't even know how admin shop would work, like because I feel like there's different ways you can do it, right? Money, not money. In-game resources, but that's kind of like lame if it's an admin shop. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I see it both ways. I could see it as like an in-game marketplace to, trade things with each other, and then I could also see it as a way to try to help fund the servers and the cluster a little bit. You never know.
Yeah, see, that's the hard part right there.
Double-edged
So I don't
sword. You'll have
know.
to figure out.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So I just want to build some cool stuff. I actually would love to build a whole city on Ark.
Yeah, that would be really good. That would be a serious undertaking, and it would take a lot of time and manpower. But I think if we got enough people in on the vision, it'd be very doable. You know what I mean? It would look really cool.
Or you could buy the Lost Colony DLC. You know what that does, right? Pre-built bases
Uh,
for you.
what?
So, like in the area of like, for example, if you want, say, you got a really cool builder, right? That you've seen on YouTube, a really cool build, like of a whole medieval house, right?
Okay.
You can copy that build, and then it gives you everything you need for it. And then once you get all that stuff, it instantly places it wherever you want.
That. Uh,
So you do have to grind
uh,
the stuff out. You do have to grind everything out.
yeah. Man, that's tough. The boomer in me wants to be like, that gets rid of the whole purpose. But on the other hand, there's a lot of people out there that like Joe Daddy, for example, he absolutely will not build his own base. That's not a thing. He would rather live out of one backpack for his entire game existence than build a base. So for him, that would be fantastic. For people that don't enjoy building, fantastic. But for me, I feel like that would take it away from you, that takes away your creative ability.
Yeah. No, I will say that is for sure. Like, and it kind of sucks, but the only reason that I found it potentially beneficial is like, for example, if I was to or you were to like want to build a whole Viking thing, right? A whole Viking theme thing, and you don't have to build it any of it, which is kind of lame. Yes, I agree. But
But it,
like,
it
you
also is much more friendly to the working dad.
yes. So I agree both sides. I understand both sides.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's an option. Again, as with everything else in Arc, like, the Dino Balls and all those other things, if you don't like it and it makes the game too easy, then don't use it. But if you do like it and it is something that would be beneficial to you, then heck yeah, man. Good job. That's great.
Yeah.
Anything for ease of access, I'm here for it.
So, but the stupid part about this all, okay, is that I
Yeah.
literally I bought Bob's Tales thinking that
Yep.
this base thing was in it.
Oh,
Or that I also thought the Fantastic Tames were in it. Nope, I'm a moron.
Bob's Tales
They're
is still
not.
really cool though.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
If you're into that
Um,
cowboy sort of thing and wasteland sort of thing.
yeah, but I kind of was mad because it was, like $25 or something. But
Yeah.
I didn't even tell my wife. Whoops.
Oh, she's gonna kung fu kick you right in the liver.
Yeah, probably. Whoopsies. Also, Ninja said he's on the way to you with a gift.
Oh, shucks. I better head home then. I'm just patrolling looking for stuff. All right, I'm coming back. Thanks, Ninja.
Um, Okay, well, even though Ninja's in here now, so it's not going to be as whatever. I seen a thing that Ninja had a 135 giga knocked out.
I'm pretty sure I saw it standing up in one of the
Did
pictures.
you really?
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't
pretty
looked in
sure
our
he.
Discord. The only reason I actually knew at all was because I was on Hop's stream and he said I have a 135 giga knocked at the moment.
Ninja, unmute real quick. You tamed it, right? You're all done with it?
Uh, Donut got the last shot. We are allied, but we are working on lines.
Perfect. So everybody wins in the end.
Yeah,
Teamwork making the dream work. See? Allies in the making.
look at that.
Better get myself situated.
Yeah, I know Boogles had a 145 Quetz.
Hokey Pete.
Yeah, because he got a Griffin in like the first day.
Oh, that's such a like huge move right there.
Yeah,
Having a
and you can
griffin, you can
tame.
do anything.
Dude, you can literally fly in the air and then shoot from your thing and tame anything.
Oh, absolutely.
Like simple, easy cakewalk.
It's the way to go, man. They're not easy to tame, but if you can make a trap and do your thing, then heck yeah, dude.
So what is the tame you're looking for?
Who
Like
me?
that you want, like that you're gonna breed, you think? Or do you not want to release that information?
Um, it's tough for me to say. At this point, I haven't really decided. I seem to pick something random every single time. So, um, maybe otters and jerboas, just because it's. Oh man, he's throwing stuff. Heck yeah, otters and jerboas, just because they're adorable and available.
Yeah.
Oh heck
Jerboas?
yeah!
Oh, they have
Thank
I
you so
forgot
much,
they
man.
have that in the Ragnarok desert, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. Thank you very much. I just got a couple horses, an arch, and Tavises. This is awesome, man.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Ninja is a legend.
But no, I also want to give a quick shout out. Google's helping us out for everything on the server, as always.
What?
So, Matt.
What is this thing?
Okay, so this is what a lot of people have been waiting for, though. Like, we're gonna get ready to wrap things up here, and this is all me. Okay, I need to talk with Matt, and maybe we're gonna end this potentially a little early. Did you say the 45 that you had to be done, right? But at the latest, right?
Yeah, I mean it's not like the end of the world because I'm still waiting on Joe Daddy to get his kids down. But we got D&D
Okay.
tonight, so yeah, we plan on a 10 o'clock start. So like 9:45 to
Yeah.
review my notes. But
Okay, because we're gonna have to get in our own chat here because I want to tell you what I've gotten done so far in the divs track. So
okay.
and I did, like, I'm not done. I've actually not been working on it. Whoopsies, I didn't say that on the broadcast. So yeah, I didn't say that. Anything on the podcast, didn't say that. Scrap that. I haven't been working on it necessarily. I've just been whatever. And but I do want to show you that. So everyone, it is coming. I'm hoping next week. I'm hoping. I'm not gonna promise. So yeah, I work Saturday, so like I don't have a bunch of time this weekend. So I'm actually probably gonna say the week after, but I really want to get it out. So yeah.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
would like to as well. So we got to connect on that and figure out where we are and what we need to do and all the things. And
Yes.
sorry, I'm really distracted. I don't know what this is, but some critter ninja just dropped down at my base to show me, and it is the most creepily adorable thing I've ever seen, and I love it.
It's a new Fantastic Tames thing. It's a dragonfly little fly thingy, right?
No, it looks like a otter and a wolf and a like porcupine had a baby. It's weird, but adorable.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
dude.
about?
Ninja, I demand an explanation, good sir. What is this?
This is the other fantastic tame called the Veilwind. It functions a lot like the Armadago. It's a companion.
Are they breedable?
Yes, I have a baby that's released the imprint in my Dino terminal right now.
That is amazing. So I have a lot of research to do because I think I figured out the critter that I probably want to breed out.
You have the Fantastic Tames, yeah?
They are so easy to tame, but they are in murder snow. That's where I got this one.
In the murder snow?
No,
Okay.
murder snow. Above Highlands is where I got this one.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they are so easy. All you have to do is claim it.
What?
What?
That's crazy.
Oh my
Legit.
gosh.
All you have to do is
Wow.
claim it.
That is disturbingly amazing.
What was I gonna say? I don't know what else I was gonna say. There was one more thing, but we'll just leave it be. But no, thank you guys for being patient with me specifically, not Matt. And I appreciate that, and I hope to have this track out next week. I'm not gonna promise that though. Yes, you can all yell at me in the comments. But no, thank you to everyone joining our server. I've appreciated seeing all those people on. So thank you guys for doing that. And I guess, yeah, just thank you guys for supporting us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you're all great and we love you for it. So you're important and you matter, and thanks for being here.
Survivors, keep on surviving and have a great week.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.